reasons why we wanted to do this project, because we wanted to really amplify what we knew already existed. Because there was always this sense that, look, the work we're doing is great, but what's our purpose? Like, what are we on about? And tonight, this is it. This is what we do. But more than that, we're actually about transformation and change. And Brian's story is going to take you into the possibilities of who we are now and what we can do into the future. Would you please welcome Brian Gilisho?
Wow, you all look amazing. It's an honor to be here today, and I'm really grateful to get this chance. My story, 5 a.m., dark and cold, in a small village called Oloiborsoito in Kenya, is a young boy walking down to the stream to fetch water. He has to wait for 2 hours to fill his jar with water because there are other children just like him waiting to do the same. The young man is standing before you today. My name is Brian Gilisho. I'm proud of where I come from, but a few years ago I got a chance to come to Australia. I know it sounds easy, but it's not as easy as it sounds, because I had to talk to my parents, more of pleading to let go of their 18-year-old to go overseas to study. It wasn't easy, I tell you. But with the great and kindness of my family and community, they stood behind me and fundraised in order for me to be here today. And them believing in me made me believe more. Coming to Australia, it's a dream come true for me. The lovely beaches, the amazing infrastructure, the technology, the multiculturalism. It was amazing. I remember when I was new, I went down to a service station to grab a drink. And when I went to pay for the drink, I paid for it, and the guy who was serving me told me, "No dramas, mate." Something like, "No worries, mate." And I was like, was I dramatic? Only to realize it's a phrase that goes on and on. But what caught my attention more about Australia is the fact that Australia is a dry country, but every single person has access to clean water at their doorstep. And that's one thing that caught my attention. I remember one day I used to live in a small shared accommodation, and it was on summer time. And I had no AC in my room, and I had this old fan that was, just going round and round all night. And I went deep into thoughts about my family and my community. The fact that I could walk into a warm shower in winter, and on the other hand, my community and my family did not have access to clean water. This inspired me to start up an initiative called Water Kwa Wote. Water Kwa Wote stands for water to all. This is an initiative that works to drill boreholes in communities that don't have access to clean water, educate them on the importance of environment conservation, and also plant trees. And this was a dream this is a vision that I had, but I could not do it on my own. So I approached my friends, some of which were Australians, some of which were Kenyans, some of which were Zimbabweans, and we sat down and came up with a plan on how we can make this vision come true. And I remember with the little savings we had with my friends, we sat down and planned for a fundraising event, but we didn't have enough money. So we decided we'll brand Water Kwa Water t-shirts, of which I'm wearing one of them. And oh my, The power of t-shirts. We were able to get an amount that we were able to plan for the event. And I'm happy today to say that for our first event, we were able to raise 10,000 Australian dollars. And surely that was an inspiration for young people like us, and I'm sure for everyone. And I remember, at one instant, there's a shirt my sister handmade for me. It's a cultural shirt. And she gave me as a gift as I was coming to Australia. This was a beautiful shirt, I tell you. I love fashion, and it's one thing that I loved about it. It was amazing. And I remember I had to let go of it. And we auctioned it for $600. But what I want to tell you guys is that sometimes in life you have to make tough choices in order to make a difference. And that's what we made there. So far, a lot has happened. We did our first stage of our project, of which was to hire a geologist and a hydrologist who went to the ground to see if there is water or no water. But the good news is that there is water. And where there is water, there is hope. And so, for a period of 3.5 years, I never had gone home. So I decided to go and, engage the community on the project, because I was mostly doing it on social media. And where I come from, not everyone has social media. So I went, and it was amazing. I mean, just seeing the joy and the happiness in the old and the young, it just made me want to do this more and more and take it to the next step. And it was so beautiful. I just remember, talking to the elders, and they were just listening. It's not that easy to get an opportunity for the elders to listen to you. And it just inspired me more and more. A few weeks ago, I managed to win an award for the Young Kenyan Australian of the Year, South Australia. Which for me has been an inspiration. It's made me even want to do this more and more. But, I'm a believer of possibilities and unity. And I believe when we come together, we can do great things. And I remember, being an international student, life sometimes gets tough. And I'm no exception. Life sometimes hits me and I'll say, I think I should give up. I think what I'm doing is a big man's job and I'm a small boy. But then at Torrens, where I'm studying community service, I found family. I found family in my lecturer, Debbie and Resh, who have supported me, the staff. And it made me learn that the project is bigger than me. It's to save a whole generation. And as I end today, I just want to tell you guys, no matter where you come from, no matter how mighty or tiny you are, whether you're a vegan or a vegetarian, whether you are dark or light, you can still make a difference. And that's the beauty of life. So I just want to say thank you so much, guys, and God bless you.